Good morning, beautiful spring day here. We're about 8:30 in the morning, looking at putting a few Ks in the legs, clearing the head, just getting out while I've got the chance to get my act together. And maybe you saw last week's video where I didn't get any miles in the legs at all, other than the very poor 3Ks that I did. So today there's no real big plan, just to be out here. I'm going to pray a bit and try and get outside of my head. I'm okay, I'm fine, no drama, but it's more so just clearing the thoughts that I don't want to be in there, and being able to just run without any pressure. No AirPods today, and just sort of trying to disconnect. And this is one of the reasons why I love the place out here, is you're able to disconnect. And so come join me on the journey, put in a few trails, and we'll see you soon. Okay, so we're about 3.3k in, and doing about a 9-minute kilometre as an average pace at the moment. I'm actually headed towards the other end of the park where there's access to more water. I don't need more water yet, but it's good to always stock up on the fluids that you use. So we'll see you in the next check-in. Question for the animal experts here who specialize in Godzilla-like creatures. How does it get down from the tree? Does it come down head first, or does it reverse down like you're going down a ladder? Or does it simply just jump off and land on some poor unexpected middle-aged trail runner and rip their head off? Leave a comment below. I'm curious to know. It's a trail thought. I have these occasionally. Trail thoughts where I think they're like shower thoughts, but they're on the trail. Comment below if you know. So I've been thinking a bit this week about what it means to be an athlete. One of the dreams of mine, as I said in the sort of the first foray into this road to ultra journey, it's something I always wanted to be when I grew up. I loved sport. I played basketball and soccer and cricket, and always sort of loved the team aspect of sport, and got a lot of enjoyment out of it. And followed the NBA, so I was a big Michael Jordan fan, Scottie Pippen, Chicago Bulls, Luke Longley. I was always sort of keen to be sporty. Was good at some things but never great at one thing, so it was never going to be an option to do it full time or anything. But I've been thinking on that word this week, and how far away I am from that. If there is a line that gets crossed to say that you are one. So is there a line, or is this an athlete, like just being out here running and walking the hills? It is athletic for sure, but is that an athlete? The other thing I wanted to mention is last week, when I was just doing the video from town, I had mentioned that I was eating well. This week has not been the case. Just this one meat pie won't matter. I've been going good, and yeah, it won't matter too much. But I think it just ends up being the one after the other, doesn't it? But, the one excuse leads to another excuse, and yeah, I have realised food is a big problem of mine. The wrong food, and yeah, I've got to get my head around that, because yeah, as I've shown you, I'm not trim at all, and yeah, I'm trying to work on that. I've got to come to grips with the fact that food in part is ruling me, and I don't like that. I don't like having to admit it, and I don't like having to do something about it. And the reason I mention it is because I know with athletes, particularly nowadays with the development of sports science and so forth, they have to be very, very careful with what they eat. Do athletes have cheat days? Do they have the odd donut or meat pie or cheesecake, whatever? I know they're pretty strict. They have to be pretty strict and rigid, and I know with the professional teams, I think they have sports scientist employed on the payroll to help plan out meals and nutrition and all that sort of thing. And I know obviously with trail running, nutrition is very, very important if you want to take it serious. For me, how bad do I want to be an athlete at this point in my life? Because it is so easy to just go to the cupboard and have the packet of chips or a chocolate bar. That is something that for me I need to sort out, and I actually need to sort it out pretty quick, because that is going to be an issue come race time. If I don't have nutrition right, and if I'm not eating well, my body is going to burn the wrong type of fat, and I'm going to tank very, very quickly. We've just clicked over 5k. We're still at about a 9-minute pace per kilometre, although this one's a bit longer because lots of uphill. I walk the hills. I'm not in a state yet where I run the hills. That is a goal of mine for sure, but for me it's just trying to get the rhythm and the cadence right on the flats and the downhills, and sort of I've got to learn breathing techniques and that sort of thing as well. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy again, and learning as we're going, and just getting the basics right first. So 5k, we're almost at the other side where the watering hole is, or tap, and yeah, we'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, so we made it to the other water station. It's got a bit of a top up. About 5.5k. Pretty slow, 49 minutes, almost 50 minutes. Feeling pretty good actually. And yeah, we'll head back to the car, go a different route, probably divert a little bit because I'm still feeling good. But yeah, all in all, impressed so far with how I'm holding up with the lack of proper training. And it's not super hot today, which is good too. So yeah, we will keep going and yeah, get some more miles in the legs to finish this thing. So if you're an athlete and you've stumbled across this video, old or young, doesn't matter, I'd love to know, and put in the comments, what it takes for you to be disciplined, to become who the athlete you need to be. What changes in mindset, what habits, what disciplines have you put in place to be the athlete that you are? So you know, you'll be helping me for sure, and you might be helping others as well, because yeah, for me, yeah, I have that unhealthy relationship with food, and I do try, but it's hard. Cheat days don't exist when you're trying to better yourself, right? Yeah, that's taking shortcuts you don't need to be taking. I don't know, but I'd be keen to hear what you think about that, because I really want to give this a go. It's just hard. It's trying to break 50-year-old habits. I'm still feeling pretty good. What are we? 7.3k in. Pace is for this lap is 12 minutes because I've been walking a bit and there was a couple of big hills to climb. Still feeling pretty good. So yeah, had some waters and jelly beans and sultanas today for a glucose hit. So yeah, we'll keep going. So I run into a technical problem in that the action camera battery has gone flat, so I'm using my iPhone. So we are 9.7k, starting to feel it a little bit. Did so at about 9, which is where I started to feel it about 3 weeks ago when I ended up tanking. So that tells me a couple of things, that it's a consistent pattern and that I'm not fueling enough during before I get to that 9. So I've got to work on that, and got to find out what the issue is there, So legs are a little bit heavy, nothing like 3 weeks ago, but stomach's fine. Okay, I've sat down for a pit stop in the shade. We are getting close to the middle of the day. It's just after 11. So I've been out here. Oh, hey mate. I've been out here 2.5 hours. 10.82 kilometers. And I just saw a trail marker sign 3 kilometers back to the car. I'll get there. I think if my calculations serve me correctly, the 3 kilometers back to the car will mean it will be the longest run I've done, longest single run in one day I've done in months. I couldn't even tell you how long. And I did not plan to do that today. So that's something I think I should be proud of. Wow, I did not set out to break a record today. So I'll probably finish this a happy man, I think. All right, team. Final check-in. As you can see, I made it back to the car. It is bang on midday here. 13.62 kilometers. Officially my longest run in a long time. I did not set out for a 13.62 kilometer run. I actually think I set out to be 7 or 8. But I have to be pretty impressed with that. Little bit ginger, not as bad as last time, which is good news. Wow. Maybe the key is not to set any goals. But yeah. Well, that's it for week 6, training for Ultra Trail Australia 50 in May next year. So we've just hit October. So we've got what's that, 8 months, 7 or 8 months, and yeah, gotta be happy with that. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate the love and support, and yeah, comment below if you got any thoughts, any constructive criticism, any encouragement, whatever. Just throw something in the comment below, and I'd be happy to respond and have a bit more dialogue. Alrighty, guys, bless you. Till next week.